You were riding 45 or 46? Yeah.
46 at the end.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the Sunday post-race press conference at the end of a crazy Michelin Grand Prix of France here at the Bugatti circuit in Le Mans. 120,400 French fans going home very happy tonight because for the first time since 1954 in the Premier class we have a French rider winning the Motogp race. Huge congratulations to Castrol Honda LCR Honda rider Joan Zarco. Joan, many well done. Second place, Ducati Lenovo team rider Marc Marquez, and after his brilliant third place in the Tissot sprint yesterday, he's followed it up. BK8 Gresini Racing rider Fermin Aldeguer completing your podium places. Gentlemen, congratulations, well done to all three of you. That was a really crazy, chaotic French Grand Prix here. Joan, you are the winner. So much to talk about what happened in those 26 laps, but just talk us through your emotions right now. As you mentioned, the first French winner of a French Motogp race since 1954. Can you even begin to describe what just happened out there this afternoon?
Nice. Very, very special and very proud because I love motorcycle history. I know big names and I've been watching the old races because always a lot of interest for it. And today to write this line, being a French rider, winning the French GP, it's just magic because I always push myself hoping that I can win races or be on the podium. I always try to find a way to improve myself. But today was on making these shows for the rain tires, and I knew Jack Miller would be strong in these conditions because you can see my parents. He normally has a tooth, my dad, but just 3 days before the French GP, he have lost the tooth, a tooth that was holding since 52 years and went down just 3 days before the GP. So he said, okay, I will not smile too much, but I think it was not possible today. But yeah, when I've seen the other going with slick, I knew it's gonna rain. So I tried to save those tires because the track was kind of dry at the beginning, but with raindrops and the other guys with slicks, I knew that things will happen. And when Jack crashed, I began to believe that I can win the race. I've been scared when Marc switched to the rain tires because at the beginning he went faster than me, but I think he also reached the limit of the rain tires and he could not push much more, and my gap was big enough to control. So yeah, that's just fantastic. And this first race, sometimes you go to catch your victory. Today I had to wait that the lap passed by to get the victory, so that's very special.
As you mentioned, it was a very bold and brave decision to go on the wet tyres at the start. It was the perfect decision. You're almost caught up in that first the turn 3 crash involving Bagnaia, Bastianini and Joan Mir. Just talk us through that and how close that was.
I forgot about this action when I finished the race. I remember about this first chicane. I've lost a lot of time on my start because I didn't want to use any start device. I didn't know how to brake on the first corner, so I say I prefer be safe for the first corners, but I've lost so much time on the start and trying to go on the outside in the first chicane. Things happen in the middle. Mir pick up the bike and I hit him a lot. I have even lost my left hand from the handlebar. I went straight to the gravel. But then things were okay. My handlebar was kind of a bit broken for the electronic side, but was good enough to ride. And from that moment I said, well, you have lost a lot, now just wait and see. That was almost the situation in the first lap.
And just finally, 120,000 fans singing Le Marseillaise. How was the emotion on that final lap on the podium, and then celebrating as well with your parents, who I believe don't come to many races at all to see you?
My mom never. In 17 years of racing, I never ask her to come, and she is good at home. So this time I say, I think it would be nice that you come and you see the French GP, because the crowd is just incredible. We have so many sponsors here, so even if you don't feel comfortable in the box because all the stress, the pressure, the noise, my parents, they are more on the calm side. they feel the stress. So I say go to the sponsor VIP area and you will enjoy the French GP. They have seen a lot, and I think they have a lot to say to the family, to the friends for all the year. And I was happy to have them here, and yeah, as finished in that way. We were just happy about how the weekend is going, and whatever the race is, I was just so happy they have seen what is the French crowd, and today we have the cherry on the cake, because I cannot say more.
Joan, you've made a lot of people in France very, very happy today. Many, many congratulations on that fantastic victory. Second place, leading the World Championship now by 22 points, Ducati Novo team rider Marc Marquez. Marc, it was a crazy and chaotic race. Of course, you had to do 2 long laps. You had to do the bike swap as well. So to leave Le Mans with 20 points in the pocket must be pretty satisfying.
Yeah, of course, there was this kind of days that you need to minimize the damage. Why? Because on that conditions, it's super easy to do a small mistake, and yeah, during the race, I was just trying to control Alex. That is my brother, but is the main opponent for the championship at the moment. Is the one that is closer to me, and yeah, just I try to manage that distance between him. In one point, when I go up with the range, I push, and then I saw that I was closing to Johan, but 8 seconds were too much. And on that riding on that 45 was too much risk. Then I go back to 46, 47, finish the race, and done.
And as you mentioned, an important 20 points for the championship, because it was so easy to make a mistake out there.
Yeah, was that that kind of Sundays that you can do a mistake, or it's easy. But the fact that I did a mistake in Jerez, avoid the mistake today. Because if not, if I come with a victory from Jerez, I'm not 100%, but 80% sure that I will crash today. So yeah, because I know myself. So so yeah, that mistake of Jerez. But I need to keep thinking about this and try to improve for the future.
Marc, great job today, well done. And we come on to our final place on the podium then. What a weekend it has been for BK8 Gresini racing rider Fermin Aldeguer. Fermin, you were super happy with yesterday's 3rd place in the sprint, so how are you feeling today? 3rd place in that very hectic Grand Prix. So much happened to you as well. Like Marc, you did the 2 long laps, you did the bike swap as well. You were leading that race at one stage, so to finish 3rd, you must be super, super happy.
Yeah, today is more special than yesterday, because the podium in a long race is more important, no? But I'm very happy because we are arriving with good food, with good progression, and yeah, for sure we are rookie. We have to stay calm, but I'm very happy for the work that I'm doing. How I manage all the situation today. I do the same than the riders with experience. I follow Marc in the first part. After good battle with the slick, but yeah, when I continue one more lap with the slick, I think I lost a lot of time. I was a little bit more nervous, but I managed good. Also, when I changed the bike with the rain, I don't have a lot of experience, but lap by lap, I was going better, and just finish in the podium today is incredible for me.
How mentally challenging was it? Your first experience of a flag-to-flag race in Motogp. You're on the slicks, then you're on the rain tyres. A very mentally challenging race that for you.
Yeah, the race was very long. The first part maybe going a little bit faster because you follow all riders. You don't know what to do. But after with the rain, when I saw the laps and yeah, we had to do 20 more laps. I say, the track is not in the best condition. My feeling wasn't perfect, but yeah, I stay calm. I put my little experience on the bike. I enjoy a lot doing this a little comeback. Just this.
A long race, but a great race. Well done on that third place. Joan, Marc and Fermin, congratulations. Well done to all three of you. We'll take questions, please, now from the media. Thank you very much.
Simon Patterson from the race. Marc, considering that one of your championship rivals did exactly the same as you today and followed you perfectly, and the other made the exact correct strategy for our call, and you still pulled 20 points ahead of both of them, it must feel like a bit of a lucky day for you.
Yeah, no, I mean, on that condition, I was convinced of my decisions. This is the most important. But it's true that on that sighting lap, I was not sure. I saw that Pecco went to the grid, and then I realized that it was completely dry, the racetrack. And then on that lap, exactly on that lap, I copy Alex. I wait him, and then he go in, so I go in with him. And then opposite, he copied me when I changed the slick, and just Fermin stay one more lap, and was too late because he lose a lot of time on that lap. But yeah, I know Alex, he know me, and yeah, we speak before the race that will be tricky conditions, but the race was super long. Only speaking about mental side was super long.
And Joan, congratulations. We know that riders are superstitious, so does this unfortunately for her mean that your mother has to come to every race now?
No, I will not take this as a superstition, and because really deep into my heart, I'm so happy for what we have lived this weekend, but I know they enjoy a lot staying home because there are too many things happening during a race weekend, and they already have white hair, and but my mom, she tried to get some brown hair sometimes, so I will not push her to have more white hair after 70 years old.
Yeah, hi guys, Adam Wheeler, 2 questions. Joan over here standing up. Congratulations again. You know, for many athletes, winning their home event is, you know, part of the ambition. So can you sort of describe if the emotion is what you expected it, you know, throughout your career? And to Marc, after the Jerez test and you know, the speed you've shown here, is Silverstone going to be a positive track for you? Are you going to set the pace there again?
For me, it's the victory that it's just the fantastic, and I'm so happy to get a second victory in Motogp, but clearly to have it here, it's more special. I'm like, as I say, I'm happy for the victory, but when I do my honor lap and I see all this crowd were cheering my name since Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They even sing many times the French item, sometimes too many times, and you are scared that maybe we have sing it too much, that we will not have it. But then when we can sing it properly on the top of the podium, it's just the perfect way to say, okay, my weekend is done. What makes me very happy too is this historic line in the motorcycle book about winning as a French rider for the French GP, and that's so nice. Plus there is Honda, which Rins came to me and said, you have stolen me the last victory of Honda, and I said that's true, but when he told me that, I was kind of proud because I didn't realize it straight away.
Yeah, of course. We show good speed in all circuits. Qatar, for me, was one of the most important GPs. Now we arrive in Silverstone, that I expect that Alex will be super fast there. Normally, for his riding style will be better than here. So let's see if we can be close to the top guys. That will be the target. And for me, the most important target will be to reconfirm what we try in Jerez test, what we try here. Let's see if in Silverstone also is working, because it's a completely different layout, racetrack and riding style.
Hi, Dimitris from Greek TV. Question first from Joan and then for Fermin. When 10 laps to go, 9 laps to go, Lucio went to the pit lane and waved you to slow down. What were your thoughts, and you didn't slow down?
I saw him here on the pit wall, and I was already controlling. Then when he asked me to slow down, I was just not taking more risk, but I was also trying to not lose the concentration, because I know here in Le Mans the track is a bit tricky. When it gets a bit more wet, I was thinking, okay, sometimes the tire looks to have more grip when it gets a bit more wet, but I don't want to have any surprises. And then at the end of the race was a bit less water, and this made me a bit more comfortable, because I can feel the tires, and I was fast enough to control. Even my gap was growing, and but yeah, I've seen it. I've thought about him, but from the first corner I was feeling that I cannot save too much, because I need also to keep a bit of rhythm for the tires. If I feel everything is okay like this, I need to keep it.
And a question for Fermin. Fermin, four laps to go and you were 4 seconds behind Pedro. At that time you took the risk to reach your first podium, or it was just natural?
Yeah, I push in my 100%. For sure, in of the limit, because today finish 4 is also a good result for me. But my pace was good. I felt good with the bike. Maybe if I go slower, I lost the concentration and I crashed. But in this moment, I just think to arrive in the podium. I saw Pedro hasn't a lot of grip, and I pushed in my 100% for arrive, but in off the limit.
It's Dimitris Thopoulos from Greek television. Question for Fermin. I think if you look at your progress in the first few races and now with the podiums this weekend, you're adapting quickly to Motogp and to the Ducati. How close do you feel you are now to the potential of the Ducati 24, the full potential of the bike? Do you feel you're getting close to it?
Yeah, I have the advantage because I have the best bike of the grid, but it's not easy to ride also. The first race, I think the setting that I had wasn't perfect for my riding style. Race by race, we are working in a better way. I understand better the bike. I understand better also the team. My feedback is always better to say to the technical part, and just this. After the Austin GP, when I saw that I'm fast and I have the pace for staying in this top 5, I come to the race with another mind, but always with the goal clear, because we are rookie, we have to stay calm, fight always for this, for the top 10, and go directly in Q2, because this help a lot for all the weekend.
Hello, Daryl Ramadier from GP Racing. Question for Marc. Now the question, Marc, is not where are you going to fight for the victory, but where are you going to struggle, let's say. In which tracks of the calendar do you expect to struggle more?
Nowhere. This is the target, and of course, I mean, honestly speaking, will arrive some racetrack that I will struggle, but I will not introduce or I will not arrive before the weekend thinking that I will struggle. After Friday, I will see if I'm struggling or not, because honestly speaking, after Qatar GP, that was a very demanding GP for me, but success. So I'm not scared about any racetrack. Will arrive, yes, but we need to understand now again we take that small advantage. So the main target is try to don't waste that advantage in the way we did in Austin and Jerez.
Hi, Mela Cércoles, Diario de San Cadena Ser. Question for Johan. Congratulations for the victory. Do you think that this victory can help you for a ride to the official time Honda next season?
Maybe. Maybe. The discussion with Honda are very, very good, even before the victory. Because the work I'm doing and the feeling I have with them, with the team, and the way we work, we are very happy. And so I know that I will stay with Honda. We just need to decide we need to. I'm waiting what Honda really wants. We are speaking very clear also with Lucio. We have the full support from Honda, even in LCR. But clearly, a victory can give a bit more. So let's see. But the discussion is so positive. Now it will be a question of time to know where to go.
Joan, Marc, Fermin, many congratulations. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time in Silverstone. Thank you very much.